Hello Pisces, a very warm welcome to you. Let us begin your reading for the month of June. The first week of June is over. However, I will still pull out 4 cards, one for each week. You can just take a call if the first week energies have played out for you, and then take the rest of the reading as it is. If it hasn't, or you feel that these energies have just started working for you, then you can just roughly divide all these 4 cards from whichever date you see the watch the reading. Energies will overlap, the cards will also overlap a little bit. You just keep a track if you wish to, and let us pull out cards for you. So that's your first week card, Pisces. Second week, third week, and the fourth week. So in the first week of June, Pisces, what do you have? You have the Anchor. This is a card which talks of stability, feeling settled, feeling anchored, feeling in place, not being adrift, finding that stability for yourself. That grounded feeling that I am in a place now, I'm in a good place. It can also talk of sometimes one is just been very busy with a lot of things all over the place, not had the time to just settle down, sit for a while. For some of you it could be something like that as well, that take some time off just to sit in one place, be steady, be stable. We have the Six of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, Happiness, and the King of Wands. See, the family, emotional well-being, family, the security of home, security in relationships, stability in relationships, that is what you are experiencing right now. It's like all right, you don't feel shortchanged by people anymore. You've got that that sense, like I said, of stability, security, steadiness, that a family life is good. I'm happy in my family, I am at par, and everyone else is also at par with me. There is a sense of equality and balance in the family, which gives you a lot of confidence, which makes you feel very self-assured. Right? Maybe in the past, there were things where, differences with people, Pisces, things were, there was a lot of, imbalance in give and take, whether it was emotionally, whether it was actually physically, even it financially it could be. But that phase has come to an end for you. Now there is a lot more, peace, tranquility, harmony, and pleasantness and love in your family, or whoever you consider as family. Maybe a close knit of people, not always our blood family. Anyone who you consider a family, there's a lot of good vibes, good energy in that, and that feeling of lack of give and take, the feeling of imbalance, the feeling of little more here, little less over there. All of that has come to an end with the World card. We saw that, and this kind of a feeling, this kind of a new equation in your connection is bringing, like I said, makes you feel very confident, self-assured, and you feel empowered as well, right? Second week of June, we have the Ring. This is a card of commitment. It's a card of proposal as well for some who are looking at getting married or committing to a relationship, right? For some of you, it could be that you have found somebody, you found a relationship which now is at, like I said, it's at par with you. There is a good give and take between you and another person, so you've already been feeling like that. And in the second week, probably things move a step further with the commitment coming in, right? So this is for those of you who are looking at that kind of commitment and committed relationship, marriage. But for those of you who are not in that position, a general well-being in family and at home. So we have the Fool card over here. It's a new beginning for everybody. But for those of you who are looking at getting married or getting into a committed relationship, this is a completely, new beginning for you. Wow, look at this Ace of Wands. This relationship and this connection has a lot of energy, a lot of passion, a lot of fire, right? And for those of you where it is not about, it's about family in general, there is a new sense of, there's a new energy in your relationship with everybody. There's a new vibe in the group, there is a new vibe in the whole family of, starting anew, let's say. Five of Cups. So you will realize that whatever happened in the past, you're not feeling, you would be feeling a little bad about what happened in the past, but now you do know that things have been sorted out, the balance has been restored. It's time to look at a new way, a new chapter of sorts, a new beginning, a fresh start for all of you. And like I said, where there is a new relationship, a commitment, a marriage there, you might be feeling a little a little remorse, a little regret, a little sadness with respect to how things were not very good in previous relationships. But then you probably have accepted and understood that life does throw these kind of curves as well. Sometimes it gives you unpleasant connections, and but it also gives you good people further down the road. When you have learned your lessons, you have done whatever you needed to, you have learned your lessons, you have paid off your karmic debt. But then after all of that is over, then there's also a time for happier events, good people to come into life. So that is the general energy of this Five of Cups, where that little sadness is there, but you do know that all that is in the past. Now there's lots to look forward to. Happy times, right? Third week of June, we have the Sickle. This is a card of uprooting something. See, we've got a flower over here, right? It's like this, the head of this rose is downwards, and the head of this rose is upwards. This is being uprooted, and it's like being this is the final end of something. It's turned black in color, but this is a flower, a rose in full bloom. It's at its like its peak, beautiful and full of life. This one is lifeless now. It's run its course, so it needs to be uprooted. Let's see. You have the Page of Wands, Three of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands over here. So here it's time to uproot and remove from your energy the past experiences, Pisces. Whatever it has been, whatever was there, you need a final cleansing of all of that, so that you can put your focus on building something, whatever is starting for you. So whatever remnants are there, be sure that you remove all of them, and do not lean on them when you are planning your future. Do not take those experiences, do not take those events, do not take those feelings. That thing is over. So you also need to let it go with the Sickle card. You also need to uproot a certain past, so that you have no traces of that with you, because you are stepping into new energy, right? So here this is a card of commitment, it's a card of happiness, it's a card of celebration, it's a card of working in a team. This is news coming your way, your enthusiasm for building something new, you're starting something new. It's a Page of Wands, right? So it is the initial stages, it's the beginning. So you need to start afresh, Pisces. Just uproot all of that past, once and for all and for good. Like, it's uprooted, so there are no traces, there is no way that thing is going to have any scope to grow again. You need to uproot whatever it is of your past, so that you can plan and start on a new a new chapter, on a clean slate, right? Last week of June, we have the Garden. Two of Swords, Ace of Cups, and the Six of Swords over here. See, Pisces, again, in this third week, you will have something coming up about your past. Okay, that's for sure. And it's coming up so that the universe is telling you that uproot it and move away from it. This is the Six of Swords over here. Now with the Ace of Cups, this is a card, and the Garden card over here, it talks of, see, it's a beautiful card, okay, out there in nature. It's a card, which shows a lot of, flowers blossoming. The garden is beautiful. It's a lovely place. It evokes very good feelings in anybody, right? And that's the same with the Ace of Cups. There is a new emotional journey for you. It's time to be happy. Leave the past where it was. I do not know for what reason the past is coming up, but it is definitely there. You need to, take a final look at it and give and move away from it, because you've got something beautiful lined up for you. Something beautiful which needs your time, it needs your effort, it needs your attention, because you have the Pentacle card over here. You need to put in effort to create that future for yourself. But this past has some kind of a grip on you. You need to, even if you don't want to explore it, the very fact that it is not with you right now is enough for you to move on to something. It's like you're not in that energy anymore. Maybe a few memories are there. If you feel that you really can't, like I said, uproot them or get them out of your system completely, no problem. But at least do not dwell on them. At least do not give them more energy. At least don't feed it by thinking about it. Anything we think about, anything we feel about, we are feeding those memories, we are feeding that connection, we are feeding that past, right? So if you feel that you really cannot, do all of that right now, get into that process of, taking it out of your system completely, at least do not give it energy. At least don't feed it. That way, at least you start creating a distance between yourself and those memories. Create that distance, so that as you keep creating the distance, you move further and further and further till, it's like somewhere, it's lost somewhere in back of beyond of your mind, your memories, right? And look forward to something new. So that's what the Two of Swords is saying. Maybe you do not find a way of getting rid of it. No problem. At least don't think of it. Create some distance. Even when the thought comes up, you tell yourself, no point thinking that was in my past. It's done, it's over, it came, it went, it's not here in my present now, so why should I think about it? That's the best way to do it. And look forward to cultivating, prosperity, beauty in your life. Do not cultivate those unpleasant memories by thinking about them. You need to think about something, think about this emotional new journey, happiness, joy, create something beautiful, create prosperity, create happiness for yourself. That is how you will also, move away from that past also. Right? So with that, I'll wrap up your reading, Pisces. Thank you for watching.